Now, from Toledo's news leader, this is WTOL 11, News at Noon in HD.
Welcome to WTOL 11 News at Noon. I'm Allie Bradley. Melissa is off this afternoon. Thanks so much for being with us. We do want to start you off with a live look outside at this noon hour. Many are hitting the roadways today, trying to get to their destinations by, of course, Christmas. But what kind of weather will you be dealing with if you're hitting the streets? Meteorologist Kimberly Newman is out standing by for us. Kimberly, how's it looking out there?
Well, as of this noon, Allie, for a lot of folks heading out there, you have great conditions. If you planned ahead and you thought, you know, I'm going to try to beat that bad weather, now's the time to do it. Today is the last dry day before we get towards that wet weather leading us towards the holiday. And you'll see that here. A little bit of a haze out there with our live SkyTrack Maumee River Cam, but otherwise great sunny conditions, blue skies, and leading us into a beautiful afternoon. We are right now at 36 degrees, approaching the 40s later today. Yes, there is a slight wind chill factor, so as you're heading out, I would still plan to grab that scarf or maybe a hat just to make sure you can fight off some of those winds. As we move towards your Christmas forecast here, we're talking 50s tomorrow, Wednesday, and into Thursday. Some cooler air. We will have some rain showers on the way, and I will track those and let you know exactly when the snow arrives coming up in my full forecast. Well, and don't forget, as the potential for our weather heads our way, you can get the latest information wherever you go this holiday season with our StormTrack weather app. Zoom the radar right into your neighborhood. Yes, that app is free for your smartphone and your tablet.
Thanks so much, Kimberly. In just under an hour, the man accused of raping a woman in a psych ward of Flower Hospital will be in court. Jesse Buck entered a no-contest plea to a single count of sexual battery earlier this month. The judge found him guilty. Buck is expected to be sentenced today. He could get a maximum of 5 years behind bars for the charge. Both Buck and the victim were patients at the hospital. A developing story now. Police departments around the country are on high alert today following the killings of 2 New York City police officers Saturday afternoon. The tension is especially high in New York, where the city's mayor has been the target of anger from police. Marley Hall has the latest from Brooklyn, New York.
New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio will be in the spotlight today when he speaks to the Police Athletic League about strengthening the bond between police and the community. Yesterday, the mayor attended mass with the city's police commissioner, but the rank and file have shown their disapproval, turning their backs on the mayor Saturday night when he entered the hospital where officers Rafael Ramos and Wenjin Liu were taken after they were shot and killed.
What about if that was your son sitting in that patrol car? If that was your son that got shot in the head?
Brooklyn community leader Juan Rodriguez, a friend of Officer Ramos, directed some of his comments at the mayor last night. The head of the city's largest police union also blasted de Blasio.
That blood on the hands starts on the steps of City Hall in the office of the mayor.
The police officers were gunned down while sitting in their patrol cars at this intersection. Several New York City lawmakers are now calling for bulletproof glass in all police cars. 28-year-old Ismael Brinsley opened fire and then shot himself after vowing on social media that he was going to attack police officers. In the wake of the shooting, police departments across the country are telling officers to wear their bulletproof vests and avoid making inflammatory remarks online. Marley Hall, CBS News, Brooklyn.
Now back home, Toledo police continue to investigate a weekend murder. 56-year-old Isaac King Jr. was gunned down on the city's south side Saturday night. So far, no one has been arrested. Now police say King was shot outside his home on Danbury Street and died at the hospital. If you do have any information, call Crime Stopper at 419-255-1111. And a 4-year-old boy is dead after the car he was riding in ended up in the Huron River. The crash happened late last night in Milan Township near Sandusky. Deputies say a woman tried pulling out of a friend's driveway when it went into the river. The woman will now face charges including operating a vehicle while impaired and child endangering. Another child was in the car as well, but no word on if they were injured. And 5 people are recovering from a 3-vehicle accident in Wood County. This happened yesterday afternoon on I-75, just north of Signet exit. State troopers say Jacob Ramsey was driving south when he slowed down to miss debris in the road. That's when his car was hit from behind by Mackenzie Young. Now Ramsey's car slammed into a concrete barrier, then hit a trailer. Ramsey now was not seriously hurt, but his passenger was taken by air ambulance to a Toledo hospital. Young and 2 of her passengers suffered minor injuries. The American Red Cross is working right now to assist more than 20 families in Tennessee. You can see these massive flames billowing from the apartment complex overnight near Memphis. The fire was so intense at one point that commanders decided to pull firefighters out of the building and use aerial trucks to fight the fire. Luckily, no one was hurt thanks to quick-thinking neighbors who alerted everyone to the fire. Fire investigators believe the fire was caused by food left unattended on a stove. And 1 person is recovering this afternoon after being seriously burned in a house fire. It's a story we're following with our media partner, the Findlay Courier. The fire happened on the 2100 block of Road H in Blanchard Township late Friday night. That's in Putnam County. Fire officials say the person who lived there suffered serious burns during the 2-story fire and had to be flown to a Toledo hospital. The house is a total loss. Officials are still investigating what could have caused that fire. And just in time for Christmas, a Toledo woman gets a generous gift. Now, last month, someone set Nicole's home on Elise Avenue in West Toledo on fire. Another woman named Chris collected furniture with several of her friends for Nicole. So once her home is repaired, she won't have to worry about buying anything new.
It means the world to me that somebody wanted to insist that I take the help. So I'm taking it because it's from her heart and from their heart. So it means a lot.
What a Christmas miracle there. And Chris says she was when she was young, she lost her home in a fire. So she knows the devastation Nicole is feeling. And a consumer alert for you now. Ohio Attorney General Mike DeWine is warning you to be careful when buying tickets to the 2015 Sugar Bowl, especially online. There have already been reports of Ohioans losing up to $800 each after purchasing fake tickets on Craigslist. A good tip to remember, if you see an offer that seems too good to be true, it probably is. Now, DeWine has also formed a group to recommend changes to the way Ohio trains police officers. DeWine created the group after several deadly police shootings and protests of those shootings here in Ohio and across the nation. DeWine wants the task force to focus on training for use of force situations and for officers dealing with racially diverse populations. And the Ohio Children's Hospital Association is getting a $1 million research grant from the state. It's to study injuries that prompt concerns of possible child abuse. The Attorney General says the money is coming from lawsuit settlements. Hospitals will use the new money for a 3-year project to study so-called sentinel injuries in babies up to 6 months old. And Michigan Governor Rick Snyder says voters are so fed up with poor road conditions, they won't even blink at a nearly $2 billion tax hike. Snyder said it's a risky plan, especially if conservative interests spend heavily to urge its defeat and some major business groups sit on the sidelines. The road funding plan includes elements that could make it more attractive to the public. And now also out of Michigan, electric rates for those of you in the southeast part of the state may go up. That's if DTE Energy has its way. The company wants to raise electricity rates by 3.2%. The Detroit News reports customers would see an average increase of nearly $10 a month. Now, the request was filed on Friday at the Michigan Public Service Commission. We'll, of course, keep you posted. And a federal agency and Ohio's environmental regulators are again facing off over dumping sediment in Lake Erie. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers wants to take sediment from the Cuyahoga River and Cleveland's harbor and dump it into the lake. The Army Corps backed off of the same idea this past spring after the Ohio Environmental Protection Agency objected. But now the federal agency is back at it again. And we have much more to get to this noon hour. Coming up first, more fallout from the controversial hack on Sony Pictures. Could North Korea soon find itself on a national terrorist list? We find out. Plus, new regulations announced today having to do with how drones can be operated. You're watching WTOL 11 News at noon. We're Toledo's news leader.
Have you been hearing anything about this winter?
I'm hearing it's supposed to be bad.
It's going to be a lot worse this year.
What have you heard about this winter?
Heard it's supposed to be just as bad as last.
I mean, people have been saying that it's going to be another bad one.
Okay, who told you?
Everybody.
Everybody? Who is this everybody? Don't believe the rumors.
There's only one forecast that matters, the right one. Depend on the area's only certified most accurate weather team. Only from WTOL 11.
$99 for carpet, hooray! $99 room sale. $99 for hardwood, okay. I'm getting new floors from Empire today.
It's Empire's $99 room sale. Flooring for $99 when you pay for padding and installation.
$99 at Empire today.
$99 room sale.
$99 is true like they say. Empire can even install it next day.
Don't miss Empire's huge $99 room sale.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Healthy, worry-free drinking water. It's amazing how much your family depends on it every day. And no one delivers it better than Flag City Water Systems with the Connecticut K5 drinking water station. The K5 uses up to 5 unique filters to reduce odor, chlorine, and other contaminants, including microcystins, so you get crystal clear, unbelievably great tasting water. Call Flag City Water Systems for your free in-home water analysis, and for a limited time, save $200 on any new Connecticut water treatment system.
Your furnace stops working in the middle of winter. Call the Fry Guys. Is the air in your home too dry? Call the Fry Guys. Is your home too hot or too cold? Call the Fry Guys. The Fry family has been keeping homes comfortable and energy efficient since 1930. 80 years of satisfied customers say, call the Fry Guys. Keep your home comfortable and energy efficient.
Check us out online at WTOL TV's website, ToledoNewsNow.com, and click on Ask the Expert to see how good the Fry Guys really are. WTOL 11 is sponsored by the injury lawyers at Elk & Elk. Call 1-800-ELK-OHIO.
Thanks for staying with us as we come back out this morning. President Obama is saying he is considering whether to put North Korea back on a list of countries that sponsor terrorism. The U.S. has linked the regime to the crippling cyber attack on Sony Pictures as it planned to release a movie about the assassination of the country's dictator. The sweeping cyber assault was the most devastating cyber attack ever on a U.S. business. But in an interview broadcast yesterday, President Obama saying it was not an act of war.
I think it was an act of cyber vandalism that was very costly, very expensive. We take it very seriously. We will respond proportionally, as I said.
Now, the U.S. believes North Korea is using infrastructure and assets in other countries to stage those cyber attacks. The administration says it has asked several nations, including China, North Korea's main ally, for help in identifying and disrupting those assets. And more trouble for Sony this morning. Former employees of Sony Pictures Entertainment have filed lawsuits against the company following that massive security breach we were just talking about. The suits allege Sony was negligent because it didn't prepare for a massive cyber attack in spite of warnings and previous security breaches. Now, Sony Pictures did not respond to a request for comment on these lawsuits. And a former New England Patriot star is heading back to court today. It's the final court hearing for Aaron Hernandez before his murder case heads to trial. Hernandez has pleaded not guilty to the killing of Odin Lloyd, a semi-professional football player who is dating the sister of Hernandez's fiance. He also pleaded not guilty to the fatal shootings of 2 men back in 2012 after an encounter at a Boston nightclub. Jury selection is scheduled to start in early January. And a princess standing trial today. This is happening in Spain. Princess Cristina, who is the sister of Spain's king, will be in court on 2 charges of alleged tax fraud. Her husband and 15 others are said to be involved in the financial corruption scandal. She and her husband have said they're innocent. And the FAA and industry experts will unveil a drone safety campaign today. The campaign, it'll give drone users the information they need to operate safely and responsibly, of course. The move comes amid concerns that the small unmanned aircraft are interfering with larger planes. The FAA administrator says drone regulations are in place, but safety education needs to be improved to keep those airways safe. And Pope Francis delivered his annual Christmas address today in the Vatican City. He spoke to the cardinals and bishops who govern the church, spelling out his plans for the church in the coming year. It has been quite an eventful year for the Pope. Just last week, he celebrated his 78th birthday on the same day that the U.S. renewed ties with Cuba. Well, it turns out the Pope had been a key advocate for the historic deal, having made personal pleas to leaders of both countries, urging them to mend those ties. And taking another live look outside, this is our SkyTrack cam. Plenty of sunshine out there this afternoon, but what's in store for the upcoming holiday? Will we have a white Christmas? When we come back, Kimberly breaks everything down for you in her certified most accurate forecast. Stay with us.
Military Mailbag on WTOL 11, sponsored by IBEW Local 8 and National Electrical Contractors Association, serving all of your electrical needs.
Captain Jocelyn Moore sending holiday greetings from Incirlik Air Base, Turkey. Wanted to wish my family and friends in Detroit, Michigan, happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. Love you all.
Menards makes organizing easy with Rubbermaid closet kits. This classic configurations closet kit is the perfect fit for a 4 to 8 foot closet. It installs easily and is available in a white or titanium finish. Just $84.99. Create your own storage system with stack cubes. Combine small and large stack cubes to make your own bookcase, entertainment center, or room divider. A small stack cube is just $9.99 after rebate, and a large stack cube is only $14.99 after rebate.
More season's greetings to you all from Menards.
My great-grandfather was a funeral director, as well as my grandfather, my father, both uncles, and 3 cousins. We were all taught that only one thing really matters: providing a perfect, beautiful funeral service at a price the family can afford. That's why at Newcomer, our price is always hundreds, even thousands of dollars less than other area funeral homes. Funerals and cremations can be expensive, but not at Newcomer.
The Call 11 for Action team has now helped WTOL 11 viewers save $10 million and counting. If you need help, you can call 11 for Action.
I'm Jamie Yark.
And I'm Emily Yark.
Thousands in Northwest Ohio and millions across our country are diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease.
With the passing of our father, our family, like so many others, is affected by Alzheimer's. Our mission is to support the research to eliminate Alzheimer's.
This month, when you buy or lease any car at any Yark location,
Yark Automotive will make a donation to the Alzheimer's Association Northwest Ohio chapter. Together, let's find a cure for this debilitating disease.
The FDA issued a public notice to doctors and patients concerning serious injuries caused by transvaginal mesh, bladder mesh, pelvic sling, and bladder sling. Please call now if you had one of these devices implanted in the last 5 years. You may be entitled to a cash award. If you had a transvaginal mesh, bladder mesh, pelvic sling, or bladder sling in the last 5 years,
please call 1-855-620-4892 now.
WTOL 11 is sponsored by Northwest Ohio Honda Dealers.
Tracking storms straight to your neighborhood. This is your Storm Track weather forecast. Certified most accurate.
Hey, welcome back in this noon hour. We have temperatures at 36 degrees. What a nice improvement. Over just the past couple of hours, we've seen temperatures rising hour by hour and getting us to a more comfortable level out there right now. 36 degrees, we'll take it. That's typical December weather, but keep in mind that's typical high December temperatures, not typical midday weather. So with a strong wind here moving us through the course of the afternoon hours from the southeast, we're going to continue to tap into some of that Gulf Coast air, eventually swinging some moisture in and bringing the chance of some rain showers. But for right now, just bringing in the warm air first. Today's the day that you can enjoy dry conditions, mild weather out there, and even a little sunshine this afternoon. We'll take it. Winds right now are stretching between 5 to 15 miles an hour across the state. And you can see some gustier winds off to our west. We're going to have an eye on that. Winds are going to play a big role in how your Christmas weather unfolds for us. Speaking just in terms of temperature here, 43 degrees for today's high, 50 for Tuesday, and 52 for your Wednesday. Now let's get an idea of where we should be for this time of year. An average of 35. Oops, I added a couple extra ones at the bottom there. And, of course, Christmas. Wednesday into Thursday, we're actually approaching that average temperature there, though the temperatures are swinging down pretty drastically, and along with that does come our one and only chance of snow showers just in time for Christmas morning. We start off 1 o'clock here this afternoon. The rain showers are mainly off to our west at this point, exactly as we expected and forecasted it. Mostly cloudy skies will sweep into the area within the next 2 to 3 hours. There's not much sunshine left for us out there today, so grab some while you can. As we move towards 6 o'clock, we're still dry. Then we sweep into the evening hours with rain showers arriving and trickling through scattered activity to your Tuesday morning. We'll be tracking those showers all Tuesday morning and into the early afternoon. But even you see there at 9 o'clock, a break in the rain showers already. So this is not an all-day rain for your Tuesday. As we move towards Wednesday, we'll have even more activity to track. Guess what? Coming back in from the south. So we maintain that warm air for those 2 days. Then we see a major drop in temperature, and whatever moisture is left over transitions over to snow. Today we're dry, and we actually have a little bit of sunshine, though we are expecting those clouds to roll in any minute now. Our southeast breeze will range between 5 to 15 miles an hour today and pick up slightly in intensity tonight, between 10 to 15 miles an hour. A few showers out there leading into your Tuesday, and then Wednesday, of course, does bring a better chance of showers, and Wednesday will be even warmer. So it's not really your typical winter weather, considering the fact that we just had the winter solstice yesterday. This is warm weather. But into the evening hours, that wintry mix begins. Notice the overnight low, 32 degrees. It's the perfect temperature and the perfect setting for us to bring in the possibility of some light weather for your Thursday morning. So we may be some of the only few folks in the nation that could wake up to some snowflakes flying on Thursday.
Wow, not a bad forecast at all out there looking into the Christmas time.
My only concern here is that the winds are going to be strong.
Okay.
So you'll definitely be dealing with that on the roadways. And a lot of travelers out there with that wintry mix Wednesday evening, the snow Thursday morning. Take a little extra time, enjoy your family, open the presents, and if you get out in the afternoon hours, you should miss a lot of that activity.
Oh yeah, and that's something, so maybe the blowing snow could be something that we could keep an eye on.
We can see a lot of different things out there. We'll update you as we get closer to.
Keep you posted right here. Thanks so much, Kimberly. Big fan of that forecast. If you're a big fan of The Price is Right, well, you could soon get your chance to watch the show on the road. WTOL 11. We're proud to be a partner station for The Price is Right Roadshow. It's coming to Toledo this February. Tickets are on sale now for that February 24th show. You could win anything from a TV to a tablet to a vacation. Head on over to ToledoNewsNow.com for more information. You can also call the Stranahan Theater at 1-866-381-7469. And up next, as if being in space wasn't cool enough, you'll never guess what one astronaut was able to do in zero gravity. But first, have you liked us on Facebook yet? You can find local news, viral videos, viewer pictures, and more on the WTOL 11 Facebook page, so don't forget to click like. Stay with us.
One family sees the home of their dreams just disappear because, well, it never really existed. Now they have a warning so that this scam doesn't happen to you. WTOL 11 with the details of what you need to look out for so you aren't the next victim. Today at 5.
Embarrassed by your bath? With your locally owned Toledo New Bath, you can upgrade your bath at a fraction of the cost. One-day installation, a lifetime warranty, and Joe Vollmer quality.
Toledo New Bath had the best price. The service was terrific. They were in and out in just one day. And they have easy-to-clean products.
Beautify your bath, enhance the value of your home.
Toledo New Bath. Call today for a free, no-hassle, in-home estimate.
It's our Christmas special. Call now through January 8th and get $1,000 off today.
Protecting your home is a priority for every homeowner. You can rest easy knowing your home's protected with a monitored home security system. Mike Melton, an expert in home security, joins us now with some important details. Welcome, Mike.
Thank you for having me on. When you turn on the news, you see that there's a lot of home burglaries. Here's an interesting fact. The FBI reported over 2 million burglaries last year alone. The shocking thing is most of these burglaries are daytime.
That is a shocking statistic, and you'd think that alone would get people thinking about a security system.
And right now, they are. There's many benefits to getting a security system. First off, you're 3 times less likely to have your home broken into just by having a security system. You get 24/7 monitoring for burglar, fire, and medical emergencies. And there's also savings. There's AARP discounts, and you also get to save up to 20% every year on your homeowner's insurance.
So what do people need to do to protect their home with a security system?
It's easy. All you have to do is give us a call. Right now we're giving away a free complete home security system package. It's the new wireless home security system, which means no more ugly holes in your walls or exposed wiring. It's a comprehensive package that we include for you free of charge. Now the monitoring is done by ADT. ADT is the #1 monitoring company in the country. All you pay is $99 down for the installation and the monitoring, which is only about $1 a day.
And I understand you have something special for the viewers at home.
The next 20 people that call us and order a security system are going to receive a $100 Visa gift card. So we basically pay you $1 to get your home protected. Now is the best time to protect your home and your family. Give us a call right now. We have security advisors standing by to take your call. They'll walk you through everything right over the phone. We're usually able to do next day installations to help you protect your home as soon as possible. Call 1-888-328-2468. That's 1-888-328-2468.
Thanks for staying with us. A big question this afternoon. Are you all gassed up and ready to go visit family for the holiday? Well, a record number of Ohioans will travel at least 50 miles from home during the 13-day holiday period. This, of course, begins right before Christmas. Now, this is according to AAA. The company estimates 4 million Ohioans will drive and more people will fly. Now, nationwide, AAA says nearly 100 million Americans are expected to travel more than 50 miles. And if you are planning to hit the road, you're in luck. Gas prices, they're pretty low out there. The national average is now $2.47 a gallon for regular, the lowest in 5 years. Now that's down 25 cents from just 2 weeks ago. We did see prices in our area this morning as low as $1.89 a gallon. Analysts say prices should keep falling as oil supply is up, especially from producers here in the United States. Time now for a look at today's Hot Clicks. These are the top stories you're checking out online. Coming in at Hot Click number 3, one man is dead after a shooting Saturday evening in South Toledo. Hot Click number 2, 11 people are injured in a lightning strike outside yesterday's Tampa Bay Buccaneers game. And the number 1 Hot Click, police in Tennessee issue a warrant for the arrest of a man they say was caught on video brutally beating a panhandler. Also available online, you can check out some of the best holiday lights displays in our area and even vote for your favorite. You can find all this and more on ToledoNewsNow.com. All right, what do you do when you need a wrench in space? You wait for your coworkers to email you one. Simple as that. International Space Station Commander Butch Wilmore printed it in space. The ratcheting socket wrench was designed on Earth, emailed to the ISS, and then they used a 3D printer. Wow. Pretty intense there.
That's remarkable. If you need any information about the travel forecast for Christmas, head online to our weather blog.
Thanks so much for being with us.
Now the Storm Track weather app, you'll never be without the area's certified most accurate forecast. From ToledoNewsNow.com to email and text alerts. It's all right here in the palm of your hand.